You didn't just fall for the wrong person. Your brain got hijacked by them. That intense high at the beginning, the confusion that followed, the nights you stayed awake replaying every conversation, the way you still check their profile even after they shattered you. None of that is random. None of that is weakness, and none of that means you're broken. It's a system, a precise, calculated system that toxic people, especially narcissists, use. And once your nervous system gets caught in it, leaving feels almost impossible. Today, I'm going to show you the entire playbook, why you chose them, the exact tactics they use, what betrayal actually does to your brain, how emotional abuse works under the surface, and the real biological reason why walking away feels harder than staying. No fluff, just the truth that finally makes the chaos make sense. Let's start here. Most people don't wake up and think, I want someone who will slowly destroy my sense of reality. We fall for the version of them that was carefully built for us. The wrong person often feels like the perfect person at the start because they mirror you. They like what you like. They understand your wounds. They say the exact words you've been waiting your whole life to hear. That isn't chemistry, that's research. People with strong narcissistic traits are incredibly good at scanning for two things: high empathy and unresolved pain. If you are kind, giving, self-aware, or grew up walking on eggshells, you light up like a beacon to them. They don't choose randomly. They choose the people who will work the hardest to keep the connection alive, even when it starts to hurt. Now let's open the actual playbook. Every narcissistic relationship follows the same three-act structure. Once you see it, you can never unsee it. Act 1. Idealize, also known as love bombing. This is the drug phase, intense attention, future faking, saying things like, I've never felt this with anyone. Constant messages, grand gestures, rapid commitment. Your brain floods with dopamine and oxytocin. You feel chosen, special, finally safe. This phase usually lasts a few weeks to several months, and it ends the second they feel secure that you're attached. Act 2. Devalue. The shift is rarely dramatic at first. Small criticisms, withdrawing affection, the silent treatment, gaslighting, saying things like, you're too sensitive, that never happened, or you're remembering it wrong. They project, they accuse you of the exact things they're doing. You start walking on eggshells, you work harder, you shrink yourself, hoping the person from Act 1 will come back. Act 3. Discard. When the supply dries up or a shiny new source appears, they drop you, often coldly, sometimes with a smear campaign. Then weeks or months later, the Hoover, a soft message saying, I miss us, or a sudden crisis. That intermittent hope is what keeps the trauma bond alive. This cycle can repeat for years. Each loop gets shorter and more brutal. The love bombing becomes weaker crumbs, the devaluation gets sharper, and still, so many of us stay. Now here's the part that finally explains why it feels so physical. When betrayal hits, especially from someone who was supposed to be safe, your brain treats it like a life threat. The amygdala, your brain's alarm system, goes into overdrive. Cortisol and adrenaline flood your body. Your heart races, sleep disappears, your appetite becomes chaotic. Brain scans show that emotional betrayal lights up the exact same regions as physical pain, the anterior cingulate cortex and the insula. That's why people say it feels like I got punched in the chest, because neurologically, it is pain. At the same time, your prefrontal cortex, the rational decision-making part, gets suppressed. That's why you can't think straight. Why you keep going back even when every part of you knows better, why you make lists of reasons to leave and then delete them at 2 a.m. Your hippocampus records everything in high definition: flashbulb memories, a song, a smell, a notification sound, and suddenly you're right back in the original trauma, as if it's happening right now. Your brain hasn't filed this under past, it's still treating it as present danger. This is betrayal trauma. It's not just heartbreak, it's a nervous system injury. Emotional abuse is the air these relationships breathe. It's harder to name than physical abuse because there are no bruises. and the abuser is often charming to everyone else. Here are the most common tactics from the playbook. Gaslighting, rewriting your reality until you no longer trust your own mind. Silent treatment and stonewalling, punishment through absence. Blame shifting and Darvo, deny, attack, reverse victim and offender. Slow isolation from the people who might notice what's happening. Constant criticism disguised as jokes or saying, "I'm just trying to help you." Intermittent affection, the crumbs that keep hope alive. And emotional blackmail. The goal isn't always to hurt you. The goal is control, to keep you small, confused, and focused on them. Over time, it erodes your self-trust so completely that you start doubting your own perceptions. You become the project manager of their emotions while yours go completely unattended. And this brings us to the question that haunts people the most. If it's so bad, why can't I just leave? Because your brain has been conditioned the same way slot machines condition gamblers. It's called intermittent reinforcement. The unpredictable mix of pain and reward creates the strongest addiction possible. When the good moments are rare and random, your brain becomes obsessed with chasing the next hit. The person who sometimes loves you feels more powerful than someone who loves you consistently. On top of that, you have trauma bonding, the intense attachment formed through cycles of abuse and relief. You have the sunk cost fallacy, telling yourself, "I've already invested years of my life." Fear of the unknown, isolation, hope that the love-bombing version will return permanently, and deep shame, asking yourself, "How did I let this happen to me?" And the simple biological truth, your nervous system has wired this person as home, even if home is dangerous. Leaving a trauma-bonded relationship isn't a decision of willpower, it's a detox. The withdrawal can feel like grief, panic, and emptiness all at once. That's not proof you made a mistake by leaving. That's proof of how deep the conditioning went. So let me end with this. You're not stupid for staying. You're not weak for missing them. You're not broken because your brain still lights up when their name appears. You were dealing with someone who used a sophisticated psychological playbook against a nervous system that was designed for connection and safety. Once you understand the game, the power starts shifting back to you. The first step is always the same. Stop arguing with reality. Stop waiting for the old version of them to come back. That version was marketing. This is the product. Your brain can rewire. Neuroplasticity is real. Safety can feel normal again, but it starts with naming what happened without sugarcoating it. You didn't pick the wrong person because you're unlovable. You picked them because they were very, very good at pretending to be the right one, and now you know the difference. If this video felt like it was speaking directly to your story, you're not alone. Let me know in the comments which part hit you the hardest. And if you're in the middle of walking away right now, I see you. You're doing the bravest thing. I'll see you in the next one.